Well, buen dia all the way from the Wonder Boutique Hotel in Asunción, Paraguay. My name is Peter van der Merwe. I'm your entertainment, your host, your little trinket of information. It is cold in Paraguay in Asunción. Let me just have a sip of warm coffee. You pour literally a cup. Within 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes, it's cold again. That's how cold it is this morning. This morning I'm reflecting on a lot of things in life. And one of the things that has come up with a lot of discussions with people from all over the world that I'm engaging with regarding the Ikali Community Project, about escaping the matrix, alternative life choices, sustainable living, eco-technologies. I have conversations with a lot of people all over the world on a daily basis about a lot of things. And that is what pisses people off, because when people try to bring drama into my life, I don't have time for drama. I literally don't have time for drama. I literally ignore people. If I see people start barking and, just storms surrounding me, I ignore it. I just keep pushing forward. I just push and focus on myself. That is the most important thing. And that pisses people off because I'm not giving them any energy. But this morning's discussion that comes up from everybody that I speak to about starting over in life. What does it mean to start over in life? And what is it going to take to start over in life? A lot of people look at starting over as a form of defeat, a form of punishment. It shouldn't be. We should embrace this change, this new beginning, starting over, as an artist looking at a clean canvas. You have the power to reinvent yourself. Do you know how powerful that is? Do you know what a big relief it is when you get to that mental mindset? A lot of you guys forget that people that stuck in poisonous situations, environments, relationships, fighting to keep the wolf away from the front door, to stay afloat, that's not living. That is a sentence. Your little mouse running on a wheel. But when it all comes tumbling down and you are left with nothing, that is where the magic happens. You get to reinvent yourself. Start fresh. Clean slate. The past is the past. It's gone. Starting over is embarrassing in the beginning. For a lot of people, when you're still holding on to the ego, and for you, your image was everything, that's going to take a little time. For me, I have started over in life so many times, in so many countries. Every time I start over, I go from strength to strength to strength. I'm eternally grateful for God for bringing this journey of mine to a reality. Through us starting over, these things that we have to ask ourselves: what is it that I really want out of life? What is it that I really want to do with my life? And if I don't know yet, let me figure it out. Because a lot of people, a lot of you guys watching here today, have been programmed to do things a certain way. You've been programmed by your schools, your social circle, your family, your ancestral programming, that you are supposed to function a certain way. The government, the system, everything is there to protect you, which is bullshit. It is created to enslave us, divide us, suppress us. This is the best time to start over. If you've been living in a country or is in a situation or a relationship or situationship and it's toxic, it's not getting better, then move away. Start over. If you are literally fighting every day just to keep the wolves away from your front door because of your high living cost and the expenses just to be alive, if that's just consuming you, let it go. This is the time to embrace something new. Even myself on a daily basis, as I'm watching this beautiful dawn and the sun is just coming up, I'm just amazed at the opportunities that presents itself to me on a daily basis in starting over, starting something new. Don't be scared. Face your fears, face the anxieties, and break free from these shackles holding you back, saying that you cannot move forward, you cannot go to another country, you're too old. All those things. You're never too old. You have divine purpose. What people forget is that we are all spirits having a human experience. We are connected to God. That makes us all royalty. It makes us all connected to the divine creator of all life. What can go wrong? I have realized over time that when things go wrong in our lives is when we don't listen to God. God speaks to us all. You know that gut feeling, that inner voice, that one that you feel here in the pit of your stomach? That's your first brain. That's God. God saying, or go for it. Every time you trust that little voice, every time you trust your guided self, you are blessed. You are protected. You are guided. I love humanity. I love all of you guys, and I understand some of the struggles that you guys are faced with. Believe me, God has taken me on a journey through this world from the day I was born until where I'm sitting here today. To face horrors, to survive and rise every time so that I could be strong enough here to guide and maybe have a conversation with a few of you. For me, humanity is everything. I love humanity with all my heart. I see such greatness and such potential in our human race. If we unite, set aside the indifferences that people are inflicting upon our societies to divide us, unify, do not comply with things that doesn't make sense. Do not comply with anything that takes away your human rights, your freedom, your children's freedom, your voice. Do not comply with ridiculous taxations while the criminals are sitting in parliaments, governments running organizations, non-elective groups trying to infiltrate our programming, our way of living life. When this happens, you fight for your human rights. You fight every day. Starting over should be exciting, should be beautiful. And starting over is easier when you do it with like-minded people. Doing things alone is fucking hard. But doing things with like-minded people that just said, I had enough of all these injustices of the world. I want to create my own self-sustainable, ecologically, technologically advanced community that has got long-term plans in place that will deliver me my freedom, my independence, my financial freedom, and a better way of living life. That's worth living for. I love you. Humanity, even the frenemies, the enemies, the trolls, all of them. I love all of humanity. I don't hold vengeance in my heart. For me, I let people go. I don't have time for vengeance and hate and holding on to anger and despair. By holding on to negative energies in life, we withhold the blessings. We stop the blessings coming into our lives. For us to embrace a fresh new start by starting over and receiving that abundance, that blessings, we have to let go of the past. We have to let go of the hurt, the pain, the anger, the betrayal, the disappointment. You have to let it all go. Holding on to negative energies attract negative energies. We have evolved now to a point where we have to start holding on to knowledge and say, okay, right, I've learned my lesson. I'm letting go. That person didn't do well. They didn't do good to me. But I let them go with love and light. Close the door. Move forward. Start over in life means we get control of our children's futures. Even with the Kali Community Project, I envision, and I'm working on it with a lot of people all over the world, a reform education system. Because let's be honest, a lot of things kids are learning in school, it's never applied. It's all about control. Now we're going to create a new syllabus where there's life skills, there is survival skills, there's also natural medicines, thinking and teaching kids social obligations by having them involved in community projects. Those are the things we are doing for our children. Those are the things we are bringing into an education system so that our children is technologically, mentally, psychologically so advanced. That is what we're doing, creating a better world. A world where our food is not altered, changed, or controlled. Where how we live and how we engage with our families and our community is not controlled. We're not dependent on their water, we're not dependent on their power, we're not dependent on their food. Teaching our children about human kindness and about respect, that we are caretakers of this world, is the most important thing for me. We have to reprogram ourselves to become who we were meant to be. We are visionaries, we are inventors, creators, designers, builders. It's time we bring our energies to that and healing our humanity, our world. It is up to you and I to start over in a dignified manner. If you want to join me on this quest, if you want to support me on this quest, we have a fundraiser, we have all my details, the website, everything is on there at the bottom. Reach out, get involved. Get involved. Life becomes better when you are with the right crowd. And let's be honest, now is the time for change. This is the great humanity split. I love you guys. From me, my family, and everybody here at the Wonder Boutique Hotel, to you and your family. Love and light.